What's going on, y'all? This is Jeremy, Impulse EDC. Just wanted to show you how to use the bearing press today. This is all you really are going to need at minimum to do a perfect install, uninstall of a bearing on a fidget spinner. This bearing press is a little wobbly because the bottom's got an imperfection. That's why this one's in my personal. But anyways, yeah, so let's get to it. First of all, you got your spinner, the bearing works. So in this case, we're just going to take this bearing out and then put a new bearing in. This is a brass turbo cut, by the way. This is one of my designs. Okay, sorry. Woo! Love that thing. Anyways, got to take the buttons off to take bearings in and out. So get the buttons out of the way. We don't need them. Now, usually you're going to want your platform when you're doing spinners. So this is our little platform. It slots right in there so that it can't move left and right. I mean, it can move up and down, but it can't go any farther down. So anyways, that's perfect. Now this baby's going to slot right on. That thing's made to fit the inside of a bearing pretty tightly. So, and then here you got your driver. This is actually 2 bits. You can get like a longer one as well. Most kits are going to come with 2 sizes. So anyway, slot that down on. You want the size that's going to be the same size as the bearing hole to be the side that goes first. This is the side that takes the contact from this. So this goes down onto it like such. And you're going to feel everything kind of snug up like such. Very nice. Now you can just keep pressing until you press the spinner bearing out. If it's glued in, you're going to feel quite a bit of resistance. This one's not. It's a slip fit, but only because I think there's some glue left over in there. You really should be working with a clean hole and all that, but for today, this is what I got. Oh yeah, as I thought. See, look at that. Ugh. Anyways, we're gonna work with it. I don't have time to show you how to clean it. So your bearing comes off. Sorry, this post has got a little imperfection on it as well. This is my personal, can you tell? It's got all the blemishes. So once again, to install, same process. Your platform goes on, make sure it slots in there so that it sits flat. If it's off to one side, it's not flat, you know what I mean? It's got to be flat. Then your spring goes on. This is for centering. Here's your centering bit. That's for the spring. It should kind of pull the spring into place. You can kind of double check and see that it is indeed, that is indeed sitting straight. It is, look at that. That looks great. Please focus, thank you. And so what that little centering bit is meant to do is it's meant to center the spinner. As you can see, the hole is much bigger than this post because there's no spinner bearing in it. So that centers it for you. Then you see it's still a little wobbly. You can drop your bearing down on that. It'll kind of fit into place. I'm working on making like maybe a slightly heavier bit, but we'll see. I think for now this still holds it nice and straight for you, as long as provided you put the spinner bearing down onto it. Same process. Spinner bearing sized bit goes down onto the spinner bearing. No surprise there. Thread that on. You will feel resistance like last time. Now this time, this thing pretty much is going to stop it for you. So once you start feeling significant resistance, you can stop trying to turn. Basically, this thing will not allow that bearing to go too much farther down past the spinner body. Now, it might be a little bit. You might have to dial it in perfectly if you're a perfectionist. But for the most part, this centering bit system is going to perfectly sync your bearing for you every time with little to no effort. Let's see. Please focus. Yeah, look at that. So I think it did a 9.8 out of 10. You know what I mean? It's just slightly, like I feel like it's slightly higher on this side than this side, but I'm not going to be able to feel the difference. I'm almost certainly not going to be able to see the difference. For some spinners, you're going to have to glue it in. And you'll want a good fixture for that. But yeah, look at that. That's nice and even. You can see the gap is even. The buttons are not gonna scrape against the spinner. You want to make sure that your bearing is installed correctly before you just start spinning stuff, because you can damage stuff when you don't install things properly. So this is why you need the Impulse EDC bearing tool. This is the most affordable, obtainable, budget-friendly way to perfectly align and sync your bearings into your spinners or take them out anytime you want. There's going to be more add-ons, attachments, things coming in the future for different fidgets, but for now this will be a good basic kit. There's a few more pieces that come with it. They're going to be starting at $40, and the centering bits, which is going to be these two pieces. The spring cost me money, and this bit does, because I have to make it a little heavier out of a special filament that's a little denser, and so it doesn't just flop off the spring. Anyways, that's $10. So if you want the perfect centering system, it's about $50. If you're fine with lining it up yourself visually, and you know how to put in your bearings straight, and you don't want any help, and you're a strong independent fidget spinner and you don't need no centering system, then save yourself the $10. It's only $40. But yeah, these will be on the Etsy, and links to the Etsy store and updates will be in the group. Thanks for watching.